I still sense your presence, living fool.
Wait, something's wrong.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking!
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Come on, hurry. We might be too late. Come on. We need to find out what's happening up there. Lorcan's eyes. Look at that big bastard.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa.
Steady. I don't know what's happening. Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Turi, Boanti Bokri Hasuliksen Kuzik. Ke Salokunir, Kalimir. Follusai Dokin, Zuu, Korav Nid Nol Dov to high. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance, to dare take for yourself the name of Dova. Salokunir, Kridar Chur.
Hold on. What was that?
I am Saloknir. Hear my voice and despair.
Something's happening. God's above. So you really are... Gods above. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I? I owe you some answers, don't I? I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tam. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time. What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor and such power?
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
Oh yeah? And what would you rather do?
How about we play tag? You're it.
Hey, no fair! Get her stumped!
Pray to God.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's a wood elf. Luckily, they don't know who he really is. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. That's when the fun... Then you'll need to find Elenwen. Sounds good. Be careful.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rodvir.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
Traitor! You...
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember? You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Don't be a silly girl. Running a bar is no job for a young lady.
What about Auntie Fida and Dragonbridge? She runs a bar, and you said she's one of...
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a...
Fresh fish, straight from the fjord. A coil of tooth.
Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Can I help you?
That. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party. The Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a party at the Thalmor Embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real get. Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
Fellow latecomer to Ellenwyn's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy.
Often the day before the
Your
party.
invitation, please.
Miss out on any of the drinking.
Your invitation, please. Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please,
Madam
tell me more
Ambassador,
about
I am
yourself.
so sorry
What
to
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia
Of course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. Yes, what do you need? Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? I need another drink. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we?
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
Someone bring me a drink, quick!
We're not supposed to talk to the guests.
It's my staff seeing to your needs.
Very much.
The Great
so.
War
And
is
thank
long
you for
past.
asking.
It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an
I
elf.
trust that this is just the beginning of a long and mutually beneficial relationship.
Ah, Brayla, sir. Do you need a drink?
Quite often, yeah. But I also enjoy learning. Of course, this is one of my... I also oversee the activities of the Thalmor, the work following the Great... The Empire... But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics.
Ah, thank you, sir. Was there anything else I could do for you?
If your eyes and your ears are open, and your mind is free of judgment and expectation, you might learn much in this chamber. There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. May wisdom light your path.
I hope you're enjoying the music, sir.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
I hope you're enjoying the music, sir.
This war has taken a toll on the merchants of Skyrim. Let's hope that
None
it
of these
ends
people cares a whit about the religious aspects of this war. Another sign of the degeneracy of your empire. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, I am here to remind the ruling classes of... There are those in the Fortunately, those... I am here to remind the... There are those... Fortunately, those most... I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor.
Yes, what do you need?
The soldiers all fighting in the war. There's no
Here you
way
go,
to
sir.
hunt down
The
bandits.
finest Colovian brandy.
Travel has
Farewell.
become dangerous of late.
I couldn't have said it
My
better
friend,
myself.
a toast to a
Sometimes
beautiful
I have
friendship.
elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Ah, the nectar of the gods.
I did hear something rather interesting the other
Your
day.
wish is my
Apparently, the
command.
Red Wave has been
As
docked in
long as
Solid
it doesn't
for
involve
well
much
over a
physical
month, with no sign
activity.
of shipping out
I seem to be
anytime
having
soon.
trouble staying on my
Some
feet
say
at the
the ship
moment.
suffered damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg. and
We are
Captain
not
Sappho
supposed to
came
talk to the
aboard with
guests.
theirs. Of course, she would never admit such a thing.
Please proceed into the embassy.
We are not supposed to talk to the guests.
Are you enjoying the party?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Splendid. Call if you have need of me.
These stormcloaks are nothing more than
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy. Please proceed into the embassy. Go right on in. The party has already started.
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy.
Go right on in. The party has already started. Please proceed into the embassy.
What can I get for you? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Are you enjoying the party?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Excellent. I'll leave you to it then.
Yes, what do you need? Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down and we once again have peace.
Yes, I agree with you. Have you heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
Well, I did hear that Ulfric Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the rumor. Maybe he thought it
Please,
would bolster recruitment.
help yourself to more wine.
I hope you're enjoying yourself, sir.
I don't recall seeing you at one of these before, and I know everyone who's anyone in Skyrim.
Now that I think on it, I did hear
To
something
maintain
rather
relationships.
interesting the other day.
By the way, I don't know who you are, but unless you want me to blow your cover, I'd advise that you avoid me for the rest of the party. We have a relationship of mutual respect. I care little about the politics and rivalries between the Thalmor and the Empire. But I do respect power, and the Thalmor have that. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. Until next time.
I hope you're enjoying yourself. Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment. Yeah,
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire Company, believe it or not. Until next time.
It's been a brutal winter.
Go right on in. The party has already started. Go right on in. The party has already started. The Thalmor Embassy welcomes you.
Are you enjoying the party?
Everything is splendid, thank you.
It pleases me to hear you say so.
What can I get for you? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment. All right, then.
Oh, I hope they'll serve the roast venison with bittergreen sauce that we had at the last party. That was delicious.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's been some time since I've had some news from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Well, I did see something interesting not long ago. There were several Khajiit camped outside the walls of Whiterun. Seems
I'm
they've
sorry,
been
sir.
traveling
I'm
around
on
the whole
duty.
of Skyrim peddling their wares. You've got to admire their courage. Doing something like that with dragons on the loose and a war going on.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship.
I'll not argue that.
See that disgusting drunk over there? A high-ranking official in the East Empire. I'm not sure that it's
My
news,
friend,
but lately it
a
seems
toast
that
to
every
a...
blacksmith in
You must be
Skyrim
new
is out
around
of food,
here.
is equal
Bad
to
manners to
your
ask
own
such a
brain.
direct
It's not
question
really a
at one
fair
of Ellen's
comparison,
little
if you ask me.
soirees.
After
But I
all,
have nothing
you're
to
in the
hide.
sky for
I'm
it.
in from the
How is
south
any
on
smith going to
business.
compete with that?
And if you want to do business in
Until next
Tamriel these days, well, you'd
Is
better
the
get
food
used to
and drink
cozying up to the Thalmor.
As much
Like
as
it or
can be
not.
expected, yes.
It pleases
Of
me to
course!
hear you say so.
I would do anything for you, my one and truest
Is my
friend.
star
What do you
seen
need
to your
from me?
needs?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
Is that all?
pleases me to hear
My
you say
friend,
so.
you've come to the right person. You could say
This
that
war has
causing a
taken a
scene
toll
is
on the merchants
somewhat
of
of a
Skyrim.
specialty.
Let's hope that it ends soon.
Raslan, what are you doing? Ugh.
Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? So
Guests are advised to remain inside the embassy.
Yes, what do you need? Mm-hmm.
We are not supposed to talk to the guests. We are not supposed to talk to the guests. We are not supposed to talk to the guests.
I look forward to the day when this rebellion is put down and we once again have peace. Did you see that serving girl?
Heard any interesting
I hear
rumors?
elf women are insatiable. Really? Yes, maybe that would be just the thing. She seemed to be playing hard to get when I spoke to her earlier. Go on. See what she says. Now you've gone and gotten my hopes up again. Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between the Greymanes and the Battleborns...
It is not eyes that reveal another's true
What can I get
nature.
for you?
It is the heart.
...that the Battleborns have abducted one of her
Erica,
sons.
right? He was talking to me earlier. I could tell what he was
Are you
after.
enjoying the
I hate
party?
working these parties.
Everything
Some of the
is
guests are nice, but there's always a
splendid.
few like Erica.
Excellent.
Please tell him
I'll
to leave me
you to it
alone,
then.
politely. I'm sure you'll have better luck getting through to him than I would.
These stormcloaks are nothing more than an armed mob. This war won't last much longer.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Have
Yes,
you talked to
I agree.
Brayless
If your
yet?
eyes and
I'm
your
not a
ears
patient
are
man,
open,
you know.
and your mind is free. I heard those
See that
mages up in
disgusting
Winterfell
drunk
have been trying
over
to figure
there?
out how many
A
dragons
high-ranking
Talked to
official
Brayless
in the
yet?
East Empire
I'm
is
not a
opening
patient
the
man,
most
you know.
Until next time.
Exaggerated. They're probably trying to
Ha!
scare us into
I
giving
knew
them
it.
more money and
No
influence
woman
so they
yet
can
born
save
has
us
been
from the
able to
dragon's
resist
threat.
my charms for long.
May wisdom light
Thank you,
your
my
path.
friend. I owe you one.
What? I'm sorry, sir, but you must have
The
misunderstood.
Great War is
I'm
long
not permitted to
past.
leave the
It's
party.
time the Empire and the Aldmeri
No, I'm
Dominion
sorry,
put
but I can't
aside
go
their
anywhere with you.
differences.
I won't.
Prosperity
Please, I
is
must
good
get
for
back to
everyone.
business.
Don't you dare walk away from me, you slut! Do you know who I am?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
Now you're going to be sorry you crossed me. Elenwen, this servant girl has been throwing herself at me in a most disgusting manner.
Is that so, Erica? And you with such delicate sensibilities. It must have been most upsetting.
I demand that you have this wench removed from my presence at once.
Well, whatever the truth of it, I'm sure a few words with Master Rolindel will have a salutary effect. Take her downstairs.
No.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
Mr. Sellenwyn, it's not true. I did nothing. Sir, you must tell her. You don't know what they'll do to me. Please.
Well, I'm glad that little unpleasantness is over.
Is the food and drink to your liking?
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
It pleases me to hear you say so.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm on duty.
The Grey Quarter in Windhelm is little better than a slum. It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
You speak truly. Have you heard any interesting rumors of late?
Have you visited Rorikstead lately?
Elenwen always throws quite a party. I never miss one if I can help it.
Even when every other farm in the
Very well, then.
Barely scraping.
It's a necessary part of my job to mix with the upper classes of Skyrim, such as they are.
The blessings of the divines, who knows?
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last. I lead the Justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship. Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone. All right, then.
I'm so...
said it better myself.
Elenwen always throws quite a party.
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service.
Now that I think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other day.
Of course not. One does not gather the most important men and women of Skyrim and then serve them cheap ale and stale bread. Please, help yourself to more wine.
And Captain Safia can't afford the repairs.
Do enjoy yourself.
Yes, what do you need? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment.
For the man who knows how to make money, war can be a most profitable venture. Very well, then.
My friend, a toast to a beautiful friendship. Ah, the nectar of the gods. If there's ever anything I can do for you, just name it. Your wish is my command. As long as it doesn't involve much physical activity. I seem to be having trouble staying on my feet at the moment.
I know just what you mean. Heard anything interesting?
Of course! I would do anything for you, my one and truest friend. What do you need from me?
Blacksmith in Skyrim is out to prove that he's the equal of Yorlin Grayman.
Is that a...
It's not
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
After all, Yorlin works the Skyforge. How is any smith going to compete with that?
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to Elenwen,
Raslan, what are you doing?
Figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick!
The hospitality of the Thalmor Embassy is at your service. Is my staff seeing to your needs?